So what's the difference between the Nike limited runs versus the Nike elite runs? $175 for the limited, and for the elites, it's right under $400. So get them on sale. So this one you'll see at your retailers, your malls, your Dick's Sporting Goods. Basically, it's one of their most affordable option. And I say affordable at $175. So when you buy it with taxes and shipping, you're looking at $200. Little crazy, right? But this one right here, the Nike elites are the top of the line. The Nike elite runs are basically as close as you can get to what the players wear on field. With this retailing for $400, it's a bigger commitment to get one of these. Let's break down the little details. On the left, we have the Nike limited run, and on the right, we have the Nike elite. And let's address the elephant in the room. Looking at the lettering and numbering compared to years prior, it's smaller fonts, and you can see the lettering of Acuna Jr. It's actually curved. So not what we're used to seeing. They added a little curvature, so a lot of people were not liking it. And then when we look at the placement of the Batterman logo, they used to sit right above the color line. They brought it way lower, so it kind of looks weird right now. Let's start off with the collar. So on the Nike limited runs, well, this year's templates, they actually add a collar to it. Very lightweight material. On the elites, you have something similar. It's a tad bit lighter, so they add those to the new 2024 runs. But not every team has them. Every team is a little different. Then let's check out the Batterman logo. So on the Nike limited runs, it's a twill material, so it's pretty much gonna feel like the lettering and numbering, and that's just heat sealed onto it. So they heat press it on. Then we go to the Nike Elite Run, has kind of more of a fabric, very flexible material, and it's lightweight, and it's actually stitched down onto the jersey. Then when we go to lettering, you can see Acuna Jr. on the limited run. So that's gonna be twill material, and that is just heat pressed onto the jersey. So it's not gonna be stitched down. But when we go to the elite runs, they're also gonna use a twill material, and this one is actually stitched down. It's a very lightweight twill, actually really flexible. You can fold them, goes back to form, but really lightweight. Then we go to the numbering. So on the limited runs, you can see right here, still gonna be heat pressed, twill material. You can see that here. On the Nike Elite runs, they're gonna be better twill material, but this one's actually stitched down. This particular jersey has a couple layers of stitching. It just feels like they're really going for a performance-driven jersey on this. On the Nike limited runs, they actually add cuffs on this year's template, so this one kind of has like that rib material. On the elite runs, the colors are both sublimated, but this one feels lighter than the actual limited runs. So on the Nike limited runs, you can see right here, you have your collar. And like I said, not every team will have a collar, just depends on the team's templates. On the Nike limited runs, you can see right here, you have the Nike swoosh, and that is embroidered onto the jersey. So you can see right there. And then on the elites, it's an embroidered patch, so it's separated, and then they stitch down the corners. So that one's stitched down onto the jersey. When we go to the Nike limited run right here, you have braids, which is beautiful across the chest. It's a little smaller than years prior. You got your tomahawk. There is stitching, but it's not actually stitched onto the jersey. So it's like an illusion. This is what I mean about faux stitching. So you can see right here, it's not actually stitched onto the jersey. But we can go to the Nike Elite runs. Thank goodness these are actually stitched down. Still using that light twill, but it's actually attached to the jersey. You can see it's actually stitched onto the jersey. When we go to the tags for the Nike limited runs, you can see right here, it's heat sealed onto the fabric. It feels like a sticker was on there. Here on the Nike Elites, it's actually a fabric tag. When we go to the jock tag for the Nike limited run, it's gonna be a twill material. So pretty much the same material as up there. And that one is heat pressed onto the jersey. But when we go to the Nike Elite runs, this is much nicer. It's like a heavy duty fabric that's actually stitched down onto the jersey. Has some little texture on the stitching, so looks nice. This one right here is a Nike limited run. This one's gonna be a size medium. You can see right here, got the back, got the front, and just feeling the fabrics, it's really lightweight. If you're a collector, you may not like it because you're like, this feels kind of cheap, but I see what they're kind of going with. They're trying to make it more performance driven, but I don't really believe it on the limited runs. Like I really feel it on the actual elite run, so not my favorite thing. This one right here is a Nike Elite run. When it comes to the Nike Elite runs, they're gonna have a little longer backing. That's why players tuck these things in. So just a fair warning, they do run a little longer. But when we take a look at the fabric, they use a lightweight material and it's super stretchy. Like, I understand why they built these for the players, because you want to get every athletic advantage. You want to be lighter. You don't want your sweat to like weigh down the jersey. You want it moisture wicking. Like, I can see why they did it. It's more comfortable. As collectors, you may see it a different way. So final thoughts on both jerseys. This one, for 175 bucks to get a heat press version, probably not my favorite thing. I'd probably save up and just do the Elite if you really mess with that player and you really like them. This one, 200 bucks is crazy. But if you can grab it on sale, 20, 30% off, which they're probably likely gonna do, probably a better deal that way. And this one right here, the Nike Elites, if it's gonna be one of your favorite players, I say go for this one. It is a lot steeper in price, way less affordable, but if you can grab them on sale, probably get it for like 300 and some change. That's much better than 4. And I get it, I get it. We still gotta get over the look. Everyone's not a fan of the smaller font and then the curvature on the writing. So if this is what they're gonna go going forward, gotta get used to it, unfortunately. But who knows? Maybe they tweak it in a year or two. We'll see what happens. Peace. If you guys found this video helpful or entertaining, just hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that notification bell so when I drop new videos like this, you don't miss out.